What is good, Carti people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam, sandying up my cheeks just like Iggy Azalea probably is right now at the beach taking some booty pics because her and Carti are apparently over. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. I don't want to get too much into, all the drama of a relationship because that shit is not necessarily what my channel wants to be about. Like, I ain't trying to get all into the tabloids and whatnot, but it's Playboi Carti, so we got to. So without further ado, Playboi Carti and Iggy Azalea split up and possibly a deadbeat dad, unfortunately. Let's talk about it. Okay, so last night there was a lot of craziness going down in the Carti fan base because Iggy Azalea posted some mysterious Instagram stories saying a lot of things that made a lot of Carti fans think that she was talking about him, particularly about their relationship as well as their son and not being able to or not wanting to take care of his son like he should as the father of their child Gilbert. Onyx, a level 5 wild rock Pokemon. But it looks like she actually confirmed the whole situation, saying that she is single. But to actually get into the story, her first Instagram story in regards to the Playboi Carti situation being single, she said, "You lost a real one," wherein a lot of fans again were thinking it was Playboi Carti, but I myself and some others thought that, maybe she was just talking about another friend because you know how girls be, they trying to say shit, just sub-dissing other people, and you would think that she wouldn't want to publicly announce anything about her relationship with Playboi Carti, especially with how private he keeps things off of social media. I mean, dude doesn't even post a picture on Instagram for like 6 months, and all we get is like a low res 420p or whatever it is, 480p picture of his dick twisted into a pretzel at Auntie Anne's. But to continue, her second Instagram story was people take loyalty for granted and that's why I'd rather be alone, again insinuating that maybe she doesn't want to be with Playboi Carti again, but also further proving that it could be Playboi Carti at this point in time. The next story said, "One thing I'll never understand is how liars live with themselves. That shit don't eat y'all up inside," possibly referring to the fact that Carti could have been cheating behind her back, and I'll have other evidence as to why this could be what actually happened. But lastly, her last story was vomiting emojis, where maybe she's talking about another chick saying like, "Ew, why would you bang her over me? Do you see these cheeks? I paid like 42k for these buns, baby, and I put cinnamon and fucking icing in between." Or maybe that was Carti that put the icing in between her cheeks, if you know what I mean. But again, at this point, I still thought, there is a chance that it could be one of Iggy Azalea's friends, because she do be chilling with like Willy Wonka on TikTok a lot. And I'm not talking about like the literal dude who has got like a candy cane peen. I'm talking about a Willy Wonka like impersonator that she chills with a lot on TikTok, making like dances and shit like that. But today, only a few moments ago, she actually confirmed that she was talking about Playboi Carti and their relationship being donezo, in which on her next story she said, "What I meant last night was that I'm raising my son alone and I'm not in a relationship," which is unfortunate because not only is Playboi Carti leaving us hanging, not telling us what's going on with Whole Lotta Red as his sons. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I consider myself a son of Playboi Carti with all the love and affection I hold for him, but nah, he ain't even giving his son any attention either. I mean, Onyx, aka Gilbert, ain't getting no rare candies from Carti. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if Iggy Azalea raised him to like level 11 without him. But jokes aside, this is actually a serious situation. It's not cool if Playboi Carti is being a deadbeat dad. I mean, whether you have a bad relationship with Iggy Azalea or not, like, you should still be helping her out, giving her money for all the things that she needs to get Gilbert: diapers, milk. I don't know, maybe she doesn't need to get milk because her titties be huge too, just like her booty, but you know what I'm saying, like every single appendage that a baby needs, baby oil. But y'all probably got that when you be smacking cheeks too, so don't worry about that. But still, Carti, if you're listening to this, which you're probably not because I don't even know if you have a phone at this point, go pay attention to your son, go help him out, go spend time with him, throw the football with him, even though he's not old enough for that, but y'all know what I mean. Like, go, put your finger in his mouth and giggle with him. I don't know what fucking dads do with infants. Maybe I'll learn one day. But anyway, to give a little bit more context on the situation, this is actually not the first time that Playboi Carti and Iggy Azalea have broken up, in that a couple Christmases ago, Iggy Azalea actually posted a story on her Instagram in which she bought him, Playboi Carti, a new Lambo, and shortly after we find out that they broke up through a series of stories on Iggy or Playboi Carti's Instagram stories. I don't remember. I don't really get into all that because, again, that's for the tabloids, not for this channel, which we talk about hip-hop news, rap, and all that shit. I want to see NBA YoungBoy shooting up a fucking Auntie Anne's for Carti's pretzel dick, not fucking Iggy Azalea and Playboi Carti dating and where did they have their first toaster strudel together. But as I was saying, this isn't the first time they've broken up, so very likely they could get back together if Playboi Carti, I don't know, like steps up to the plate and starts spending more time with his son or helps him out. I know they just got that new like family size Rolls Royce with like the baby seat built in or something like that, where we pretty much were able to confirm that baby Gilbert, aka Onyx, is actually real. But to be honest, knowing Carti and how his past relationships always seem to turn sour. I mean, we got Uzi where they started beefing, and I know we all thought that was fake, but apparently it was real because Uzi said on Twitter that they did have to duke it out in real life. But other than that, like Uno the activist, and apparently Playboi Carti didn't say shit when one of his boys in V-Lone like shot up Uno the activist and almost killed him. Thousand Man Fani, among many other people who Carti has just been beefing with or like doesn't pay attention to anymore, that he once had a stable and healthy relationship with. And I'm not even talking about no homo shit. We talk about homosexuals, like all of his male homies that were cool from the start. And in addition to the fact that, you know, he has a track record of ruining relationships, and I'm not hating on Carti because I'll be the first one to tell you, anytime dude like takes a shit on the sidewalk, I'm down to see it. I'll repost it on my Instagram news account. But there needs to be a point in time where dude learns how to treat all the people in his life correctly. And I don't know about y'all, but I still have yet to see a picture of Gilbert or Onyx and Playboi Carti both in the same setting. It's always been Iggy with the baby or like a babysitter holding her like a football, and Iggy's like standing on the side. But maybe he does chill with the baby a lot and like take care of him. We just don't know because Playboi Carti doesn't really take many pictures of himself, or at least he doesn't post it. He just puts it on his Grindr account. But now to the reason why I think that Iggy basically caught Playboi Carti cheating. In that a few weeks ago, and I don't know how old this interview is, but it was like a mainstream outlet or something like that, but Iggy Azalea was interviewed teaching the audience, mostly female fans, because, you know, she is also a rapper slash singer and has a mostly female audience. She was teaching her fans how to catch a man cheating, and that you go through their phone, send the screenshots to yourself and delete it afterwards, and then you don't actually tell them, you just start burning their clothes so that when they walk into the door, they have no idea why you're burning their clothes, and then all hell breaks loose, and somehow like Iggy feels better. I don't know, but it seems like Iggy was talking about Carti all along and we didn't even realize it because we all thought it was like an old boyfriend, if you recall, but I guess not. All that being said though, I really do hope that Playboi Carti and Iggy Azalea do work things out. We don't want to see another baby falling into being a statistic with a single mother with a rapper boyfriend that's a deadbeat dad, like she's saying in her Instagram story. All I know is if he does do that, we know for a fact that Playboi Carti is in fact dropping everything before a Whole Lotta Red, including his son. Not to mention, some people are saying this is just a promotion for a Whole Lotta Red or a Whole Lotta Cap, but I really don't think so. This is some like real life. Plus, Playboi Carti literally got arrested for drugs and guns like months ago, and that would have been a perfect time to drop Whole Lotta Red, especially after he just dropped At May, or like right before. I don't remember the time frame off the top of my head right now, but that was way better promo than, you know, a baby mama getting upset over him. So I really don't think he's dropping Whole Lotta Red anytime soon. I know it's October and all the fans are like, oh, demons are coming out and shit like that, but nah, he ain't dropping till 2021, as I've said multiple times on this channel. But that Lil Keed feature, we still bumming for that shit. But all in all, it looks like Playboi Carti was somehow caught at like 12 a.m. sucking the blood from another male vampire, red-handed. Pun intended. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, jumping into Iggy Azalea's DMs because it looks like Playboi Carti can't satisfy her. Nah, I would never do that to a real homie. I'm just joking, Playboi Carti. Let me know in the comments if you think they're gonna get back together, if you think Playboi Carti is a deadbeat dad, or what you think on the whole situation. I'm actually curious. I'm coming back home tomorrow to be able to stream and all that, so get ready for that. Sorry for being less active on all social medias. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for the latest hip-hop news, drama, and analysis videos, as well as to follow me on all my other socials in the description. Join the Bob gang if you with it. Peace out, Carti people. Know what I'm saying?